Hello and welcome to Yoda Soda Creations podcast. Group of friends who are signed the business of TV recent.
Yep, the month of Zero is over. We're back to Carmen San Diego. Plus, like, one other thing I think is like I looked it up. Like, okay, that does not match up with the Carmen San Diego episode. So, okay, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Yeah, it's been an interesting week. Uh, yeah. So recap thing. Let's see now. I think Monday and Tuesday okay, Sunday I did something. I don't remember what. But Monday and Tuesday I worked on the Wii U a bit more. So I have all my Wii U and Wii games set up. Need to work on GameCube eventually, but I'll get there when I get there. Uh, but yeah, so right, Wednesday. Wednesday, I didn't have work, so I did a Minecraft stream. Thursday, I did have work, so I didn't do a Minecraft stream. And then Friday, also didn't have work, so I did another Minecraft stream. These were more like work around the base kind of streams. Where it's like, okay, these aren't going to be actual episodes, but I can put them together as like one large VOD. Like, okay, yeah, I'm just doing base construction. No, no major revelations about how different mods work or anything. Just digging out the basement, putting in the sky blocks, and yeah. And then today, obviously today I didn't have work, so I did another Minecraft stream.
Okay.
This one, this one for actual episodes. Okay, I may have been slightly on a bit of a Minecraft thing as of late. It's just I've gotten to a point. How should I put it? Grinding all the things. got relics. Reroll them until it has perfect stats. Enchantment. Doing all the enchants. Especially now that I did the episode bit where I upgraded the enchantment setup. Yeah. Hell, I'm doing enchanting stuff right now in the background. Mind you, half the time it's waiting for mobs to build up in the mob farm to kill them all in one go and to collect all the experience. But still. Uh, but yeah, it's been fun. Uh, yeah. So I listed down like days where like okay these will be Sunday shows. So I just found out that I'm also working in the morning on Monday. So yeah, next weekend Saturday will be just fine. That it, it's a difference between being really tired in the morning for a brunch, wherein like okay once everyone's in that's it they'll stay until they go, or being tired in the morning working for a celebration of life in which there's a lot more people. They'll come when they want to. They'll leave when they want to, and I'm basically stuck out there for like 3-4 hours. So yeah, lesser of two evils for this one. To be fair, those 2 days will make up for the lack of work this week. So uh, there's that at least. Uh, but yeah, that's schedule update there. Oh yeah, so I learned a few things about Worldcon. the August convention where I'll be in Seattle for basically almost the entire week. Um, so it turns out that they used AI to vet the panelists. Yeah,
Um,
well, partly. They used it partly to vet the panelists. They supposedly did go over it with actual people after the first round, but still not a good look. So yeah, just waiting to see what the general reaction is to that, and whether or not people decide not to go out of protest, or decide to not go out of protest. Plus the whole, America thing that continues to be a whole thing. Uh, so yeah, I'll keep things updated when I learn more. But that's a few months out. Things can still change. So yeah. Other than that, yeah. Don't think I have anything else to really report. So yeah, how was your week?
so got a bit to catch up on, including some stuff that'll be coming up on tomorrow, but at the very least I got some of the life stuff out of the way. In terms of that is in terms of a backlog in regards to sports action. The Monday trip went pretty well. Got a few minor things out of the way before that as well. Managed to run into some firsts during that trip, as well as a few of the usuals, and as well as one site that's not been seen in several years, at least in that particular location, but still definitely worth a day out. Now to just figure out when to schedule the second one for the year. Tuesday plans went pretty well. Buses did run too many traffic. Went to the locations that I was looking into, of which according to my side trips during the convention. Got a bit of a bonus out of it. New book in a local series, as well as book related to the fifth generation. So good to see that was represented at that particular store. Bit of video stuff after that. Two different locations, albeit between which I had to retreat back to a steam toad vendor for lunch. Mostly satisfy certain desires. Got a bonus of my video stuff during that search. Then after the second round of video stuff at the second location, made my way back home. Some personal transfers. This is the first time I would only use that once. At least since I started going out again. Days myself to that, which went over okay. Including running into Friday. It's getting ready for new game stream.
Okay.
It's fun just to try to play the cards carefully for the next few times I'm going to go through that. Can she finish this fight? Well, to some semblance of finish this fight. Something's not working out initially, and also to cut short activities with my sister and sister-in-law, as they were joining us once again for the start of Grand Slam racing season. Or Derby Day in loose translation. Which is why I'm a little bit surprised you did at least at one point. Well, whatever. Nice gift they found earlier. Going to figure out what to do with it. But yeah, time for the girls went over pretty well. Despite a few setbacks. Hopefully we'll review that. Hopefully we'll be able to review that in a couple of weeks. Sometime after the next race of the season. Something's really better managed. And but yeah, it's been a little bit interesting trying to sort out some of the TV schedules whenever I'm not on the road per se. But yeah, this sudden caveat in terms of next week. Gonna need to plan the day carefully. Well, those days carefully.
Yeah, when I posted that list of dates, I didn't realize I was also gonna have to be working on that Monday as well. So it's like, yeah, but yeah, we'll see how things go. Okay. So,
And as for next week, I was trying to figure out something that would work for the holiday in question, and the movement across another population, a popular Nickelodeon show that had its visuals commissioned from the Far East, albeit not Japan.
yep,
But we'll get to that.
yeah. Uh, yeah, like I said, I did look it up. It's like, oh, that show. Okay. A bit late into the series, but it works. Uh, so, yeah, Carmen San Diego. We're back to that again, and the penultimate episode of the season. So, Carmen's having nightmares about the whole money in the coat, no there isn't incident. And, yeah, no time to worry about that, because, like, hey, charity auction time. So Carmen buys a car, and she's gonna. The next step is this really expensive stamp. And it's like, oh, okay, sure. But oh no, it's gone. Who could have done it? It was the mime. Yes, Mime Bomb took the stamp. It's like, okay, yeah, that's not great. Because if I recall correctly, something something charity for children type of deal. It's like, yeah, no, don't screw up the children's charity thing. That's it's like, I know you're evil, but that's low even for you. uh, but yeah, so yeah, the chase is on. And speaking of chase, yeah, Devino's there as well. It's like, ah, Carmen, you won't get away with this. And it's like, dude, she doesn't have it. But yeah, so as explained like a couple episodes back with the whole thing with these heists is one person gets it, then they pass it on to the next person. So like not everyone like no one person has like all the info and all that stuff. So Mind Bomb has to pass it off on to Tigress. And yeah, she and Carmen have that whole rivalry thing going on. So yay. Uh, but yeah, so they're trying to get it, but it's like, where is it? And it's just a whole game of like, okay, who has the stamp? No, they don't. This other person has a stamp. No, it's over there. So apparently, Mind Bomb actually put it in Inspector Devino's jacket, and Tigress grabs it, doing the whole slashing of the coat thing that she did back during the exam. And yeah, so she and Carmen face off once again, and thankfully Carmen does get the stamp, so the day is saved and all that. There is a car chase at one point, with Zack driving, of course, and yeah, she does have a little chat with the teacher that she feels cheated her with the whole code exam thing. But yeah. Meanwhile, for story long, season long plot stuff. So remember how they took Devino's card that one episode? Yeah, they finally decoded the data, and oh hey, not Acme. Lyle has a target now. They're gonna be after. They're gonna be after Inspector Devino now. So yeah, not great. Uh, but yeah, overall fun episode. And yeah, looking forward to see how the season finale wraps things up for, well, the season. Admittedly, like I don't really recall too much. Like educational stuff other than and that the foggy season has has a name or something. But other than that, yeah. But yeah, like I said, fun episode, and yeah. So, what are your thoughts on the episode?
Flashback once again reminded me of a interesting little secret that I'll be interested in your reaction to when we get to that episode.
Yeah.
Kind of the first time I actually heard of San Francisco's official city nickname, and I'm a bit surprised. And I'm a bit surprised that even though I know California has technically two Comic Cons within train trip from each other, but a bit surprised that nickname hasn't been utilized for a Comic Con in that region.
Yeah.
All you know the nicknames Lilac City we use for the Spokane version, as well as of course Emerald City for Seattle and First City for Portland. Just to name a few.
Yeah.
Also interesting to be reminded of a specific location of a name I actually heard before, but didn't quite catch these. But some details about location slipped my mind. The Rock Alcatraz specifically.
Yeah.
A few interesting details in terms of production. That one's been Republic, supposed to, ones we've gotten used to within select conventions.
Yep.
Interesting how the film series was also brought up. And they actually got to drive off with one of the props.
Yeah. Uh, Uh, yeah, it yeah, it's like It's interesting that like yeah, Miles now aware of Inspector Devino, and like, what if any will be his general reaction to all of that going on?
And speaking of which, it took me a while to figure out your little. He's in, boys. He did it. He's in it.
Yeah, like, he said the line.
Basically, certain catchphrase, title, thing that's often associated with this franchise and the title character.
Yep. Uh, yep. So yeah.
I'm ready to go over the reference once again to some of the at least one of the cases of the process. Can somewhat make out at least one of them, though. Well, which I'll need to make a confirmation of at some point, but. In this one, I can definitely make out the makings of an Aston Martin.
Yep. Uh, but yeah, just the episodes just continue to be real fun.
Yes, we were definitely overrun from that. Dedicated, not so sharp-witted characteristics of his ability to over time.
Uh, yeah, it's like yeah, when we do these long series things, like we pick some pretty good ones.
Synchronization was the science fiction leader, and I can't remember how long it's been since I said it, but those lead-ins to the next episodes were part of the reason I marathoned this series a couple of years ago.
Ah, well, that makes sense. Yeah, when it does when shows do things like that, and it makes it so easy to just like binge watch an entire season in one go.
So yeah, another episode. I find myself going back to quite a bit, and
Yeah.
like I said, there'll be quite a bit of interesting stuff when we get to the next episode.
Yep. Uh, okay. So, got the spreadsheet set up. Got like 15 tabs of stuff from Anime News Network. Because instead of actually checking the list and seeing what things from there have already been on here, it's like, okay, grab everything from the last week that would fit the list and just use any of them that aren't actually already on the list. So, Rockstar Game employees didn't believe that Grand Theft Auto 6 was going to come out in 2025 prior to its delay to 2026, according to some claims. Saber has now officially confirmed that it is in the process of delisting Evil Dead the game just before it reaches its third anniversary. They do say they are intending to keep the servers online, so that's good at least. EA's Codemaster Studio has said that it will stop development on future Rally games, ending a decades-long run which started with the first Colin McRae game in 1998. Remedy's Sam Lake would like would say, Remedy's Sam Lake says he would like to make a game based on the Moomins one day. I don't know what the Moomins are, so sure, go ahead. Senior creative director Yoko Taro has said that he thinks that AI could make all game developers unemployed in 50 years. And the corporate executives are like, what? You see that like that's a bad thing? Concept art for Star Wars Eclipse has appeared online, giving a fresh look at the long-missing Quantic Dream game. Life-size evolution plushes, all accurate to their in-game Pokédex size. CD Projekt says Switch 2 Cyberpunk 2077 improves on the troubled PS4 and Xbox One version. But we haven't had to fight with fitting into memory, and the speed of the data storage has helped to alleviate some of those early streaming problems. I was reincarnated at this. God, I can. Brain is just not. Hold on, let me take a sip. Maybe if I hydrate a little bit. Right. I was reincarnated as the seventh Prince anime's promo video reveals more cast, opening theme, and a July 9th premiere. Mono, An- Mono Anime reveals English dubcast and a May 3rd premiere. Crunchyroll adds English dub for Skate the Infinity Extra Part OVA. Awashi Sakura anime gets second season by TMS Entertainment in 2026. See You Tomorrow at the Food Court anime reveals a July debut. Uchimaru's There is also a hole in the student organization manga gets a TV anime. San X Fanworks announces Usotante Tomanto short anime. Apparently Hatsune Miku is holding daily concerts in Gundam Metaverse. I'm like, okay, so what's Gundam Metaverse? I'm guessing it's just like a Gundam themed VR thing. Campfire cooking. Campfire Cooking in Another World with My Absurd Skills Season 2's trailer unveils new cast and staff and an October debut. The Barbarian's Bride anime's video unveils staff October debut. That one. Sonic Rumble has been delayed until further notice. That one. Uma Musume franchise launches subtitled Umayuru Pretty Gray mini anime. If you don't know what Uma Musume is, it's the one with the horse girls. No, not My Little Pony. That's a different one. Not Equestria Girls. Different from that too.
Bas-
But yeah,
Basically, if you were at Everfree Northwest when it was back as a in-person convention, you might remember a certain anime clip from the Riffing Its Magic panel.
yeah. The Garo franchise has announced a 20th anniversary project film. Garo is one of those other tokusatsu series alongside Super Sentai, aka Power Rangers, Kamen Rider, which we got like two of those shows, Masked Rider, which no one likes to talk about, and Kamen Rider Dragon Knight, which apparently won a daytime Emmy, and Ultraman. This is like another one of those types of series, with I believe more of a gothic horror kind of vibe to it. They tend to be a lot darker in theme. The Magic of the Gathering manga, Destroy All Humans, They Can't Be Regenerated, has finally ended. Okay, I definitely need to check that out, because, like... Oh, okay, so apparently in total it has 18 volumes. That's surprising for a manga based off a card game. Not to be confused with Yu-Gi-Oh!, which was originally a manga about all sorts of games, but then the card game became really popular and kind of overshadowed the whole King of Games thing. Now it's just like, oh yeah, king of this particular game. The new Godzilla manga unveils a visual and a title, Godzilla Galaxy Odyssey. Just Time for Torture Princess anime's second season premieres in July 2026. Neon Genesis Evangelion Wind Symphony is coming to North America with singer Yoko Takahashi. Okay, Toronto and LA, so yeah, not seeing that one. Animega will be releasing Looking for the Full Moon anime with a full English dub. Apparently, yeah, previously Viz Media only released part of the anime on DVD back in 2005 to 2006, with the English dub for the other half of the series never being released before. So, okay, cool. Let's see now. That one. Roll over and die manga and novels get a TV anime. Oh, okay. Apparently this one got originally posted last week, but there was an update. Okay, yeah, they just posted some illustrations. Oh, but still, I don't think we remember. I don't remember talking about that one last week. And evolution plushes, so I did that one. Okay, back to the spreadsheet. A third spin-off series for SpongeBob SquarePants is apparently not in the works, despite reports. The Bad Guys 2 is set to release in theaters on August 1st. The Mitchells vs. the Machines sequel is reportedly in the works. Coming soon to Prime Video. Invincible Season 4. Hell of a Boss Seasons 3 and 4. Has Been Hotel Seasons 3 and 4. Sausage Party Foodtopia Season 2. Why? Legend of Vox Machina Season 4. There was a few things like, wait, I thought I saw these a different week. I was like, okay, I am on the right tab. Like, I shouldn't have done myself because there was the bit about the Eevee plushies, but it's like, eh. Let's see now. Three Bags Full, a sheep detective story has been delayed to November 13th, 2026. It follows a flock of sheep who must solve the brutal murder of their shepherd, played by Hugh Jackman. Also starring Bryan Cranston, Patrick Stewart, Nicholas Galitzine, and Emma Thompson. Ryan Reynolds is writing a Deadpool X-Men team-up movie. The film would include 3 or 4 X-Men members with Deadpool as a supporting character. He has not yet pitched an idea to the studios. James Cameron confirms Ghosts of Hiroshima will be his next non-Avatar film. Quote, I met Tsutomu Yamaguchi, a survivor of both atomic blasts in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, just days before he died. He was in the hospital. I was handing the baton of his personal story to us. Or he was handing the baton of his personal story to us. So yeah, GTA 6 has been delayed to May 26, 2026. Got the official poster for the 60th anniversary of The Sound of Music. The film will be re-released in theaters this September, newly restored and remastered in 4K. Got a new look at Herbie in the Fantastic Four. Like, oh god, Herbie. Wasn't that the thing they had in one of the cartoons because the TV rights for one of the for like the Human Torch or whatever was caught up in another project or something? Anyway,
And once again, no relation to a certain vehicle that Disney came up with late 60s, early 70s.
yeah. So, here's a list of things that are happening before GTA 6. Scream 7. Ghost of Yote, Squid Game Season 3, Avatar Fire and Ash, Stranger Things Season 5, Avengers Doomsday, The Mandalorian and Grogu, and the Super Mario Bros. Movie 2. Ugh. A new survival horror film, Rats, is in the works at Lionsgate. The film follows New York City in a race against time to stop a killer rat infestation unlike anything the world has ever seen.
I laughed at the image they chose for that.
I didn't even have to open the page fully. I just like go onto the link, it pops up in a little window, and oh hey, it's Remy.
Yeah. Nice little thing that happens sometimes.
And fittingly enough, right below there on right below that on the spreadsheet, got a new look at 28 years later. Zombie apocalypse, rat plague. What's the difference? Jeremy Renner says he turned down doing Hawkeye Season 2 after only being offered half of his Season 1 salary. Quote, I'm like, I'm sorry? Why? Did you think I'm only half the Jeremy because I got ran over? Yeah, unless you're in like, unless there's like a severe cutback in the role, offering half what you gave him the previous season, not a good look. In fact, I would regard that as somewhat of a dick move. Matthew Matthew Lillard has been cast in Mike Flanagan's Carrie series. John Mulaney says he'll be fighting three 14-year-old boys on the finale of his Netflix show, Everybody's Live with John Mulaney. Quote, is this legal? So far we think so. Harrison Ford finding out that Tim Burton considered him for his Batman films. Quote, oh shit, I could have had a career. uh, returning to iPhones in the US next week. Gillian Anderson says she has talked to Ryan Coogler about his X-Files reboot. Quote, I spoke to him, and what I said was, if anyone were to do it, I think you are the perfect person and best of luck. Call me. Sergeant Rock is now reported to be reassessed to potentially begin filming next summer. First trailer for the John Wick documentary Wick is Pain has been released, releasing on May 9th. Okay. Guy Ritchie is officially set to direct Roadhouse 2. The Clayface movie begins filming in October, in theaters September 11th, 2026. Okay, so for Sergeant Rock, don't know which one is. So apparently, it was in pre-production before being canceled. Colin Farrell and Mike Feist were both cast, and the film would have followed Sergeant Rock trying to find the Spear of Destiny, the spear used to stab Jesus during his crucifixion before the Nazis found it.
That was the initial report. I believe the recess was later. I believe the recess was a later correction.
Ah,
A little peek behind the scenes. I tend to go backwards from Friday to last Saturday.
okay. Also, it's like looking at the thing like, spear used to pierce Jesus. Like, wait, you mean the lance of Longinus? One of the few things capable of stopping an Evangelion? Uh, Got the first poster for the official Minecraft meme along screenings in theaters May 2nd. Well, too late now then. Steve's Lava Chicken has become the shortest song ever to enter the Billboard Hot 100 chart. Got the first details on Shogun Season 2. Hiroyuki Sanada and Cosmo Jarvis will reprise their roles. It'll be set 10 years after the events of Season 1. Filming begins in January. The new Titanfall game has been cancelled at Respawn and EA. Sebastian Stan's reaction to the photo of his stunt double for the motorcycle sequence from Thunderbolts. Quote, "You are ruining the coolest, only moment I have in this film." A new Miami Vice movie's in the works. Joseph Kosinski is set to direct with Dan Gilroy writing the script. Jenna Ortega says she plans to direct her own original film. Quote, "I have a script that I've known that I was going to make for almost 10 years. It's weird because it's something that I thought of when I was younger and when I first started out in this field, and it's only now that I'm actually starting to take the step to get it made." Nathan Fielder's depicted Paramount Plus's Nazis in the latest episode of Rehearsal. This is because the streamer removed his Summit Ice episode of Nathan View due to sensitivities around anti-Semitism. The casting director for Emerald Fennell's Wuthering Heights says, quote, "There's definitely going to be some English lit fans that are not going to be happy. There was one Instagram comment that said the casting director should be shot, but just wait till you see it, and then you can decide whether you want to shoot me or not." We really don't need to be accurate. It's just a book that is not based on real life. It's all art. Ryan Coogler says the one movie he'd love to see in IMAX is Jurassic Park. Quote, I want I want to see the Brontosaurus. I want to see the T-Rex when it fights the lawyer. No offense to my lawyers. Kevin Feige on his favorite theatrical experience and the importance of movie theaters. Quote, Pete's Dragon, Star Wars, the communal experience is very important. Four movies made over 20 million at the box office this weekend. It's very heartwarming to me. A TV series focused on Palpatine was in development at some point. In McDermott, it says he was never told if Palpatine. I'd say we're PG-13. We can get away with one F-bomb. Was never told if Palpatine fucks, so he has to work. He had to work it out in his head. Quote: Does this evil monster ever have sex? And we don't really know that answer to that question. Apparently, there's an Anakin Skywalker Easter egg in the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion remaster. Michael B. Jordan says he's pissed that he couldn't see the recent IMAX release of Princess Mononoke. Quote, I was mad I couldn't be there. I was really upset because there was only a 3-day window and I was busy. It actually bothers me. I need to see it in IMAX. Okay, other site. Okay.
Teaser from the Station Bloodlines. New teaser poster for No Hobbies Alien Earth.
Grave of the Fireflies is getting a Blu-ray release from Shout Factory. Oh, okay, G Kids. Distributed by Shout Studios. So yeah.
I got to look at a Mosasaurus, the Jurassic World Rebirth. Natasha Leon, written and directed in Kenny Valley, also starred in the film alongside Brits Marling, blending traditional live action with a major use of AI using a program built only on data that has been copyright cleared.
The Kentucky Derby is the latest American sports event to get an anime sponsorship. Guess which anime? That's right, it's Uma Musume. That's right, we're back to the horse girls.
Might have been sad at some point, but interesting. Gotta tell you, Taylor, rifle team adapting the leaks. Positions open. The 3 Deluxe plushies listed by Symbiote. Sounds interesting. Fluttershy. Twilight Mysteries, previewed and released.
The Rocky Horror Picture Show is getting a 4K theatrical re-release for its 50th anniversary, also coming to Blu-ray. Yay!
Washington Porsche Podium plus nice to run win. Walter Podium, Mustang, Mercedes, Chevy, and Porsche class wins. Ferrari Hamilton, Porsche class win. Think Big stole the Twin Spires Turf Sprint. Mindframe knows the Dance Stakes. Seal the Kingdom Jones runs American Turf. Scorpions still see this stuff. Spirits and those swords to look for Sir Wilburn, Drift Classic win. And the Derby winner was Sovereignty. And Amari, Australia region. And Amari, Australia chapter convention announced for this year. That we're interested in work post hydro test quarter 5. Winter supper and sending back. Over there, bird restoration plans. Suspected arson. Sugar Express and Harvest Train. Cincinnati Railroad Club Special. Great Plains Transportation Museum pit progress. More dates for Steam in the Valley. As well as times. Opening day planned for Walkersville Southern. Big Forks, Scenic Railway. Big South Fork Scenic Railway opening delay. LMS Mogul 13268 to become part of Greatest Gathering. CBKC House there, 26 calendar contests. Your tires being fitted to Everett 38. Indiana Rail Experience released season calendar. Christchurch Small show October 4th and 5th. And our condolences come towards the friends and family of Paul Lewis, racing driver, Carsey Collins, Richard Tom Sawyer, Priscilla Pointer, Carrie Dallas, Andrew Carpin, Focus Features, Jackson Goyce, Superman, Captain America, Ruth Buzzy, Sesame Street Bears, Dara Birnbaum, Technology Transformation, Wonder Woman, and Jim Smith, Rin Snippy, Samurai Jack. so at some point I'm going to propose trying to fix how I plan the next weekend out. Sure, I've got a few other things on my to-dos, and then
Yeah.
and I was trying to work out stuff would say. Yeah, so we can do this on the special manipulation system. Stay safe, stay well, get back, skip listed.